This is really impressive. I know it took a little bit of a few turns and circles inside the garage. Now, I'm not planning on editing this video. I'm going to show this video as is. This is the last ramp. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, all right, so now I'm going to test this out from inside a garage to see if it actually makes it down the garage ramp and exiting the garage. So from here, I'm just going to hit, where am I going? And I want to go to Publix. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it this way. Hey Grok, where's the nearest Publix that I can get to immediately?
The nearest Publix supermarket at Plantation is at 1181 South University Drive in Plantation, just half a mile away and open till 10 tonight. Want me to set navigation there?
Yes.
Navigation set to Publix supermarket at Plantation, 0.8 miles away, 3 minutes. Turn-by-turn directions are up on the screen.
All right, perfect. So now Grok is giving us directions to the nearest Publix, and I'm just going to hit self-driving. All right. It recognizes there's an opening right here for us to go through. Okay. Now it's backing up. Okay. Are you parking? Oh, okay. So it parked. So we're on the 3rd floor of this garage, and it seems like it's trying to follow this path over here. Okay. Yep, it is totally trying to find this path, which is all the way on the main floor. So now it's going to go all the way to the other side of the garage, it looks. Oh, man. I feel like I'm going to go in circles in here. All right. Now, the opening for the garage ramp is right there. But okay. Let's see if it goes in here. Okay, it sees the stop sign. And we're backing up again. Okay. So what it's doing right now, it's assuming that we're on the 1st floor on this roundabout area, and it's trying to get to here, but it hasn't figured out that it's sitting inside of a garage to make it down the ramp to get out of the garage. All right. Now we're going this way. Now, this is the opposite side, but the ramp is right in front of us. I think it's trying to figure out a way out, see? Now the ramp is right to the right. Right to the right. You guys get it. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So now it's going down the ramp. Finally figured out how to get down. At least one ramp. There's one more ramp to get out of this garage. So let's see if it figures out how to do this. I don't know if it's super intelligent, just like Elon says. It's supposed to be more neural network and trying to figure things out, and it feels like it's figuring it out. This is the last ramp. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, shaika, malagalaikum. Okay. Okay. Oh. Whew. I thought I was about to hit the brakes on that one. Okay, the exit is right down here. It was going in the wrong direction. I think it was assuming that was a street to the main road. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit panicked right there. But here's an arm. Let's see if it moves to the right a little bit. Oh, we're edging really close to where this arm thing is. Okay. Holy moly. It looks like it figured out how to get out. This is really impressive. I know it took a little bit of a few turns and circles inside the garage, but this is really impressive for a car to figure out to get out of the garage on its own. I didn't do anything. Although we had a little bit of a close call with that ending up there, where I think it was assuming it was going to go straight into the main road, or at least into the roundabout that led to the main road, which is where we are now. But it figured it out. And this is totally impromptu. I actually didn't even bring my second camera so you guys can see the other angle of this. But I wanted you guys to see as much as possible from the main screen to the steering wheel to the road. So you guys can see how this thing operates and how smart it's becoming with every over-the-air update that it gets from Tesla. So now it's trying to make decisions right now because there's a two-way street here, so we got to cross over there. And the profile that I've had it this whole time is on hurry mode. So it's a little more peppy, a little more expedient. It's definitely not Mad Max. It does make quite a few lane changes here and there, but that was really impressive. I'm not going to lie. So now we're just headed to Publix. Now this should be pretty straightforward. Going down the road here, and I have it set to parking lot. So what it should do once it gets to the Publix parking lot is actually find a parking spot. Now I wish this thing would have a preferred parking spot, mainly because A, I like to back into my parking spots when I'm driving, and B, I like to pick a parking spot that's at the end of a row, not in between two cars. Because if you're from Florida, you know that you get dinged left and right when you park in between two cars. Sometimes it's on accident, sometimes people are just, completely careless. But either ways, it happens. But that is one of the reasons why I did get the car wrapped in PPF to help mitigate that a little bit. Okay, so now we're crossing the road and we're getting into the Publix parking lot now. And for those of you watching, if you're not from the South, Publix is essentially one of the biggest grocery stores in the South, all the way from North Carolina all the way down to Georgia and Florida. So now it's going through the parking, making another stop sign. Now there's traffic coming from the right. So we're just trying to see if there's a clearing. Okay. Nobody coming? Cool. Now we're making a left turn here, and now it looks like the parking is on the right side. Just wondering which row is going to go under or over. Now, I'm not planning on editing this video. I'm going to show this video as is. So if I mess up and me talking, it's just how I talk. And I'm just excited right now. And just super impressed by the AI or whatever is driving this car at this point. All right, we're making a right turn. There's a car backing up. Let's see if... Oh. Typical Florida. We got somebody behind me. I'm not letting a lot of space for this lady. Okay. That was kind of scary because I had somebody really right up my butt. And see what I mean? I wouldn't have typically parked like this. I would have preferred the car to back into a parking spot, mainly because I like to pull out of a parking spot when I leave. But still, this is very impressive. And it figured out how to get down the ramp to where the electric arm is, and actually stopped right in front of the arm before it came out of the parking garage. Support the channel by subscribing, liking this video, and let me know your thoughts on FSD, the most recent update. Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any ideas on what else you guys want me to show you with FSD or the Tesla Model Y Juniper, let me know too. I'll see you in the next one.